180. I guess what kind of goes into that decision, and then what is that a unique challenge for you?
Yeah, so just wrestling 160, 180. I've always just wrestled bumping up, especially leading into the Olympic year back in 2024. And so when the coaches, need me to go up, I'm always here. I'm always ready to go because, I train with the best girls in the room, and no matter what the feel is, if it's lighter or heavier girls, like I'm not going to change my style at all. So competition mode, it's almost like you're just wrestling whoever steps on the mat. So I'm always here for the team no matter what, and it's nice that Cadence can bump up for us too at 160. And so it's just more of a, okay, this is what the team needs and it's go time.
Water break. All right. Okay, and resume.
Lilly's season debut, starting off pretty strong, tech fall. How did that feel?
It felt really good. I think it's been a great season leading up. Obviously, there's been some battles, and it's just a great opportunity every time I get to step on the mat, and I'm thankful for every moment that I get to compete alongside my team. We pour a lot into this, and it's just great to be back on the mat doing what I love.
For Karlee, I think you said before that you're maybe not the best at pinning people. So in that moment when the match wasn't necessarily going your way, but you find an opportunity, what's going through your head as you try and capitalize on it and get the win?
Honestly, I was just thinking about scoring, so whatever position showed up, I attacked it right away. And so when I seen I had her waist, I guess, I just went straight over. And we actually practiced pinning a lot during practice, so I think that's been helping a lot with my pinning. But yeah.
Who's your best pinning teacher in the room?
Coach Gary, yeah. He's the one that shows us all the
Patient pinning.
Kind of for all three of you guys, but this is a year where women's wrestling is taking a big step with the NCAA championships being added. You're getting an opportunity to allow a club team in Oklahoma State that has a rivalry on the men's side with Iowa, getting an opportunity to compete against them. What was that like to be able to kind of start the women's side of that rivalry up a little bit more in front of Iowa fans?
Yeah, I think, as you know, there's a pretty historic background with Iowa wrestling and Oklahoma State, and so to continue that on the women's side, I think it's pretty incredible to get to do. Not only just being the first Power 5 D1 women's program is amazing, but also to get to bring that in and start that rivalry. Oh my gosh. Sorry. With Oklahoma State is just it's pretty cool, and it's a great opportunity, and it's only going to grow the sport more, and so to get to that, it's amazing.
Yeah, I completely agree with Karlee, or Lilly, sorry.
We're all over the place.
But just the fact that, we get to pursue this on the women's side now, it's pretty incredible. And, Oklahoma State's a big, big school, so I hope a lot of other programs can get women's programs and then, could just make the sport booming.
Lilly, you got your win, and then you kind of waved to the crowd, and then you did a little heart with your hands in the air. And then Karlee, I saw you did the same thing after your win. Is that a team thing? Does that have a meaning to you, or was it just kind of spur of the moment?
Honestly, I just love the fans here,
Yeah.
and I just felt that they needed some love too, and so I just threw it up.
Yeah, I'm truly grateful for our supporters. Iowa's known for bringing the supporters, and our fan base is just so big. And to get to perform in front of them, it's there's no way to replicate wrestling in Carver. And so just being able to give back that love is something that I like to do, and it just felt like the right thing to do after my match.
For Kennedy, that latest suplex of yours, it seemed afterwards your reaction, you've done this before,
Yeah.
so that wasn't surprising, but what was it afterwards that had you react that way?
So of course I was in the moment wrestling and everything, and then when I hit, I got behind her back and I was like, oh my gosh, it's been a year since I've hit it, so I was like, okay, say less. So I threw it back, and then I heard the buzzer, and I looked at it, and I was like, there's no way I didn't get the 5 points. And so I was like, coach is like, what? But then I saw it was 9-0. I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. So I was like, oh shoot. But that's why I was freaking out. I was like, I didn't get the 5 points. But I'm just super happy I hit it. The amount of times I've seen on TikTok, where people are like, I drove all the way over here just for Kenny not to hit a suplex. And I was like, oh shoot, guys, I'm sorry. But honestly, I think people need to realize that it's just a move that's not, you can't force it because you can get caught on your back or something, and it's not the safest move, so you can get hurt. So just wrestling at the highest level, you just start to realize that whatever's there, you're gonna take it. So yeah, but I was, that's why I was shocked. I was like, I didn't even get the 5 points, but I did, so.
For Lilly, a big win over a highly ranked team. I guess, what did you guys learn about yourselves in a win like this today over this quality of opponent?
I think it just proved how hard we work each and every single day. Every day's a grind. Every day is an opportunity to get better. We talk a lot about stacking days, a lot about getting 1% better, and I think that just goes to show in our wrestling when we compete. We're not working towards an outcome-based goal. We talk a lot about, it's about the process, right? What are you doing along the way? What are you doing within your match? How are you moving your feet? How are you getting to your attacks, staying on them? And I think that just proves throughout our matches how we're continuing to stay on them. And like I said, it's not about the outcome, it's about what we're doing along the way. And it doesn't matter who we're facing, doesn't matter who we're stepping on the mat with. We're gonna wrestle our match and do our thing.
Anything else? The girls?